Hello, I'm Jenny Bowen, and this is my 5th year teaching Algebra 1 at Belfry High School in Pike County, Kentucky. Two of my Honors Algebra 1 classes I teach in the flipped classroom method. So, first, what is flipping the classroom? The flipped classroom inverts traditional teaching methods in which we have notes and lectures inside the class, and then send our students home with practice work and projects to do on their own, and true to its name, it flips it. It provides instruction outside of the classroom and pulls in our practice work and our projects into the class. Flipping can consist of any outside instruction. I like to use technology. I find my students like to use technology, and I like that it provides kind of that in-class feel. You can see me, you can hear me. So that's a little bit about the flip. So our traditional classroom versus our flipped classroom. In traditional methods, we have in class the student sitting there taking notes, the teacher giving the lecture, and then at home, the student goes to do their practice work. Even though they took notes, maybe they still struggle, maybe they have misconceptions, and maybe that leads to them getting frustrated and not completing their work. Or maybe they push through it, do every single problem wrong, and make those habits permanent. So neither one of those scenarios are very good. Whereas in the flipped classroom, at home, the students are able to take their notes off a computer screen, or if you burn DVDs, they can watch it on their TV. Whatever method they have, they can watch the videos at home. And then in class the next day, they're able to get more meaningful learning. They're able to work collaboratively with their classmates. They're able to ask the teacher for assistance as needed and brainstorm and really hit those deeper levels of thinking with various concepts. So one of my favorite benefits of the flip is that the teacher is no longer the center of the classroom, no longer sage on the stage, if you will. The teacher gets to kind of take a step back, and the students can step up and really take ownership of their learning, and then all I have to be is just the guide on the side. Traditional homework, as we said, can be confusing and frustrating for students, and that can cause them to not complete their homework. Students have the option of working at their own pace, which is true differentiation. Whereas we might have a student who's bored during notes inside the class and breezes through the work at home, the teacher is then able, inside the classroom with the flip, provide more meaningful and authentic learning for them. And also, students that maybe take a little bit longer to really let things sink in or really comprehend material, they can pause the video, really kind of reflect on what was being said, see if they understand. They can rewind and replay, and they can rewatch as many times as they need to truly understand that concept in the video. And then, in class, they can once again work at their own pace. The teacher can provide remediation as needed. That way the student gets the help they need. It repurposes our class time for more authentic and effective learning, and as I said, working collaboratively or even getting those real-world situations. It allows us to reach the higher levels of Bloom's taxonomy in the learning experience of our students, and provides an incredible self-reflection tool for teachers, because then you get to go back, you yourself rewatch your videos, see how you did, see what may need to be adjusted, and kind of reflect on your own teaching methods. One last note about flipping the classroom. Flipping the classroom doesn't really create more time, but it does make more time available in class, so you can allow your students to practice and work collaboratively with one another and hit those deeper levels of thinking. It also provides students a chance to read, write, talk about more meaningful concepts. And it's our jobs as our teachers to provide them with that chance and those opportunities to evaluate their own work. Do a little bit of self-reflection on how they're doing. Look over others' work, kind of create those rubrics and see what is exemplary work and what may still need a little bit of work. To create their own projects, and lastly, to teach concepts themselves. So, a little information about the flip. Thank you very much. And I hope that this recording, this video, is a nice intro to the flip and a little bit of what it means. If you're curious on how to flip, that's in another video. So if you want to take that one more step, please do. Thank you again.